Okay, I'm back with a part 3, and I happened to come back and check the site. I had heard that there were a few other videos out there that I didn't catch before, and they are right here. Not for nothing, but I don't know who the guy is that was taking the picture, but I'm not sure, but I think he either works for, he works in the hollow tree for the Keebler guys to make the cookies, or maybe up to Santa Claus making toys, I don't know. Next to Angelina, he looks quite diminutive to me. Not that there's anything wrong with being short, okay? There was an old song. We won't talk about it. Yeah, Angelina is just with that hat on. Are you kidding me? She looks like almost like one of those, if it was a different color, she would look like those ones that guard Buckingham Palace over there, the Beefeaters, I think they're called. Something like that. I don't know if that's what their name is or not. The Royal Guard? Maybe that's what it is. Okay? So, I'm not sure. Hey, before I blab off like that, what are the Beefeaters in England? Okay, so here's what it says. Beefeater is a term often used to refer to the yeoman warders of the Tower of London, but originally referring to the yeomen of the guard. Okay, well, so then that opens up more questions because then of course there's Beefeater gin and a bunch of other things, but that's okay. So I guess that's all it's going to tell us right there. Just what I read you, that's all there is. So there you go. You can come here and get entertained and learn something. Okay, if you didn't know. So let's watch it again. I just think that's, in this particular video, that's pretty striking.
I love you. I love you.
Maybe it's the camera angle. Whoa.
God has decided that.
I love
Trying to go back and do it this way then. Oh my goodness. So I'm picking on that guy. Why can't I figure that one out? Okay, it's gotta be over here. You just moved down. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, it's time. You know what's next. Oh man, the monkeys are out of the zoo and I'm one of them. Let's get some sound on this baby.
Our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. From now on, our troubles will
I remember early on in my flying days when I first started to fly, go places, you know. I, I was sitting next to this. I was sitting next to this guy, and he kept looking out the window while we were flying, and he was looking up. And I'm thinking, I wonder what's up there. I mean, you know, the sun, the sky, you know, it was as I recall, it was sun shining out, and he's looking up, and I was curious. I was going to say something to him. Then he said something to me. He said, "I don't see the wires that this plane is hanging from." And he was serious. And I said, yeah, after I stopped laughing, I said, "There aren't any wires." "Well, how's it staying up in the air?" I said, "Well, that's a long story, but it has to do with the shape of the wing and blah, blah, blah." I said, "I don't know if I can explain that to you, but there are no wires. There's nothing holding it up in the air." I can't believe this thing stays up in the air like that. He went on for a while. He was serious too. And I was trying not to laugh, but I could not contain myself. So that was just kind of a funny story. Apparently I didn't ask him if it was his first time on a plane, but it would appear to me that it was his first time looking for the wires. Oh boy, that was so funny. Man, oh man, the things you see sometimes, huh? Completely unrelated to the Angelina video, her in the private jet, and that's something I like. I like to sit by the window and look down at the ground and stuff. How things look so different from up in the air, and plus, if I'm sitting by the window, then my arm's not hanging out in the aisle for the on a commercial airliner for the stewardess to come by with the steward. What do they call them nowadays? Flight attendants. Stewardess, smack. Come on, where have you been? Flight attendant, okay. I must have had too much coffee today, I'll tell you. So yeah, the when I sit by the aisle, my arms hang out a little bit, just a little. My elbows, I try to keep them in, but you know what? How do you sit like this, right? My elbows inadvertently gets out there a little bit, and they come by with that beverage cart, man, and they start winding up about 4 hours back. Boom, bam, right in my elbow. And you know that I usually request a window seat for that reason. Plus, I like looking out the window. The only problem with sitting on the window seat, if you have to get up, then or want to get up, you have to crawl over people to do that or make them stand up. Actually, you got to make them stand up because there's no way you're getting past anybody. Doesn't matter who it is, unless it's a baby in a car seat. So on long flights, I like to get up and wander around and pester the flight attendants. I go in the back, you know, I try to filch a couple of bags of peanuts and just kind of yammer on like I do all the time. And strike up a conversation, you know, ask them how they like their job, where have they been, you know, what's the perks like, you know, do you get to fly all over the place? Well, first of all, you get to fly all over the place on the plane, but then you don't get to get off and go do anything. She says, "Oh, well, sometimes we get layovers, you know, we get to stay over for a day, sometimes more than that, but usually a day or so. Go get freshened up, get some sleep, get a shower, something to eat. Yeah, I might have a little time to get out." And I said, "Well, that's interesting. Where do you actually go to? What's the farthest place that you go to on a routine basis?" And then it would tell you that. You know, I just strike up a conversation. I do that in the Walmart line too, so I don't really ask them where they go and how far. Different conversation. So, why do I think I'm funny tonight? Let's move on. So that's interesting. I'm glad Angelina's flying in a private jet, and I hope it's been well taken care of and well maintained, okay? I worry about our little girl here, our little angel. So, let's move on to the next one. Mariah Carey, I know who that is. Turn the sound on.
Beauty queen of only 18. 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 Beauty queen of only 18.
I wasn't gonna watch it, so I didn't even see it. But now that it's on, we gotta watch it.
Blood will flow, flesh and steel I want, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. There's this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument. Nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all was born beneath an angry star. Lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on.
Yeah, if you don't mind, we'll do that one more time. The name of the song is Fragile. I had never heard it. I did this reaction to this a while back.
Blood will flow, flesh and steel I want, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. There's this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument. And nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all was born beneath an angry star. Lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on.
Ay, 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 ay.
Love, I really wish
I'm
you
out.
had
Okay, Steve's lost his.
beauty queen of only 18. She has
So if I do that, it goes there. If I do this, it goes back there. And then I gotta go back over here to get that back out. And then we do
beauty
this.
queen of
Oh,
only
that's right. I gotta go down.
18. She has
Ooh. Oh man, we've seen all of these, I believe. This one too, that one, this one. Have we seen this one? I believe so. Yeah, there comes, that's right. There comes Juliette. Yeah, we saw this one. Now, that I believe that is Uncle Mike, because he did shave. I mentioned in an earlier video, I didn't think it was him because he was clean shaven, and then with the dinner thing, he is clean shaven. Well, he's got a little, missed a spot there by his nose, but yeah, pretty clean shaven. I've never seen him like that. And then we saw this one. Let's turn the music on. Oop, there's Sarah and Grandma Mary.
Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that.
Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that.
Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but if you've never skied before,
Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show.
that's a gorgeous picture. James, I think, came up with that. James Thiel. He's the man. High quality stuff. That we already did. Yep, we already did this one. See, Mike's pretty well, it's growing back, but it's pretty well clean shaven for him. Maybe he shaves every day and it grows back by the end of the day. I don't know. Some people grow hair that fast. Well, maybe not that fast, but pretty fast. I know mine seems to grow pretty fast too. Did we do this one? I don't think so. Let's put the sound on.
Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without. Just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show
home, you know you can't roam
As
without
I
Caesar.
recall, I know you love to show off, but I never thought that.
Just saying, hey,
Oh, sisters.
All I know you love to show off.
I had this in another video, but as long as we're right here and it's on, let's watch it.
Have to say to you, I know that this seems overdue. There's so much left I have to say to you. And even if I know that this seems.
You know, they're all good dancers, but I know Juliette's the dancer, okay? She always has been. You can tell she's just got, has a flow about her to where she just dances, you know? And it makes it look good and fun. And I'm not saying Angelina and Sarah can't hold their own out there. They're doing it. I think Juliette probably choreographed this by the looks of things. And they're going along the best they can and trying to keep up with Juliette. I think Juliette's a firecracker. That's my take so far. So, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Okay, for those that may have some different definition of a firecracker, but I just think she's full of energy, and she probably makes every time that you're around here, you don't know what's going to happen, but it's usually going to be some fun. So that's that. Okay, I think we'll call it quits on these. I think we got all the ones that were new on the Aspen trip. And I think we'll leave it right there. Thanks, guys, for coming. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to do one more video tonight on the Aspen trip. I'm going to do just the live stream if I can find it. Okay, just that. And so you guys can get another look at it in its own beautiful simplicity and perfection, if you would like. And if you see it pop up, and that's what it's going to be. I'm going to try to do a minimal amount of talking. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to try to keep it minimal. I didn't say I wasn't going to talk at all. And we're going to just get to the video and let it go. So it won't be a very long video. I think, what was that live stream? Was 7.5 minutes, I think. A little less than 7.5 minutes. So we'll try to keep it at about 8. Steve, your nose just grew 3 inches. Okay, 8.5. Yeah. If I say one more thing, I'll knock over the glass of water I got over here on the side. So let's leave it at that, and we'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I hope to see you back on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. The New Year's coming, 2024, and I'm telling you, we got a whole year to play with, okay? Now, play is important, but so's being serious. So we got to get out there and make something happen. What? I don't know. One thing we could do, Angelina has suggested that the world needs a little more love, a little more kindness. I think I agree with that wholeheartedly. And if we can, find a way, individually, one person at a time. Find a way. Find a way. You guys are smart. So, and you're all, I guess my demographic is older people, so you know what to do. And you probably do it all the time, but if you think about it, maybe there's a little more you can do. That's what I've been doing, trying to do it more and better and more creative. So anyway, that's it. We'll see you on the next one, guys. That's why I can't say 8.5 minutes on the next video. That's why I can't say that, because I get off on little runs here. Angelina has her beautiful runs. I have just my runs. They're not... I better not say it that way. That didn't sound good either. Okay, guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.